North Korea. There are many things most outsiders don't know about this leader. Well, now you will. Welcome to Animated Infographics, where on this video we will discuss the top 5 Kim Jong-Un facts. Number 5. Kim Jong-Un stands 5 feet 2 inches tall and is known to wear special shoes to make his height much taller. Pretty sad for a so-called supreme leader. Number 4. Kim Jong-Un is a die-hard basketball fan with a special love for the Chicago Bulls. Growing up, Kim would paint pictures of Michael Jordan, and apparently he had a soft spot for Rodman, who was part of the Bulls dynasty. Kim invited Rodman to Pyongyang, the capital of the isolated authoritarian state, for the pair's first meeting in March 2013. Rodman, who has called Kim a friend for life, told reporters that Kim is not like how he is portrayed and that he is cool and pretty nice. I guess that could be accurate if he was 11 years old. While watching a live basketball game, Kim was talking intently with Rodman, discussing the play-by-play through an interpreter, nodding, gesturing, and looking like a couple of old sandbox buddies. The retired NBA legend and North Korean leader have a strange and controversial long-running friendship. Number 3. Following his father's death, Kim Jong-un was hailed as the third supreme leader of North Korea. People were routinely executed during the early rule of Kim Jong-un, according to reports drawn from defectors and the South Korean intelligence services. In December 2013, Jang Song-thaek, considered the second most powerful figure in the country, was tried by a special secret military tribunal for treason, and Kim Jong-un ordered the execution of his uncle by firing squad. Number 2. He is suspected of ordering the assassination of his half-brother. Kim hasn't been shy about taking out his family, including his brother, to keep his hold on power. His oldest half-brother, Kim Jong-nam, was deemed too Western to take over the country and lived in exile for years, becoming an occasional critic of his family's regime. He was assassinated in a cloak and dagger hit at a Malaysian airport in 2017, when 2 women walked up to him and brushed a liquid on his face, which turned out to be a deadly chemical nerve agent. The well-planned assassination reportedly was carried out on Kim Jong-un's orders. There is apparently no limits this ruthless dictator won't cross to maintain his supremacy. Number 1. The laws set in North Korea are those from a Quentin Tarantino movie. Only male government officials are allowed to drive. Women are not given permission to drive. The government laws allow only 1 in 100 people to own a car. Making international calls is a crime. The restrictions by the North Korean government on international phone calls, as well as information coming from outside, reveals the intimidation and oppression of the North Korean populace since Kim Jong-un became the leader in 2011. The North Korean government sees the absolute control of communication in the country as a weapon by which they can suppress the voices of the people. Their stance on international calls and communication technology is in a bid to obscure the realities and information about the extent of human rights violations in the country. Kim Jong-un issued a ban on pet ownership, denouncing it as a tainted trend by Western ideology, according to a source. The source said, authorities have identified households with pet dogs and are forcing them to give them up or forcefully confiscating them and putting them down. Some of the dogs are being sent to state-run zoos or sold to dog meat restaurants to be eaten. Ordinary people raise pigs and livestock on their porches, but high-ranking officials and the wealthy own pet dogs, which caused some resentment. Finally, and a definite no-go, is falling asleep in a meeting while Kim speaks could fetch a capital punishment. North Korean Defense Minister Han Yong-chol was executed in 2015 with an anti-aircraft gun in front of over 100 people for having fallen asleep during one of Kim Jong-un's events. A stark warning to all who dare fall asleep. Thanks for watching today's video on Animated Infographics. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to catch more videos like this.